This is the I hate working out video. Yes, you heard it right. If you do not like working out, it is not your favorite thing to do, you don't like to sweat, this is the video for you. I'm going to show you how there are daily things that you do in your life that are functional and you don't even realize that you are moving and doing some good stuff for your body. So let's go. Grab water. Don't panic. Don't panic. Come on, let's go. It's gonna be all right. Okay, let's get moving. So we're gonna warm up nice and easy, because I know this is not your favorite thing to do, and that's okay. So we're just gonna warm the body and do some really nice, user-friendly, functional exercises, movements that you do on the daily, not realizing that your body likes them. And it's always good to move. Your body will never hate when you move. So just think of it as just adding life, adding years to your life every time you move. So we're just gonna do this. Nothing big, just a small, get the blood flowing. Good, so now let's march a little bit wider. Anytime you need to stop and listen to your body, go for it. You can always slow down. You can keep it smaller. So just do what you can do today. Good, bring your legs back in. Just make it to a small little march. And I want you to reach. Little rotation when you reach. So we're getting some rotation here in the core. Another functional movement you don't realize you do throughout the day. And just think of this as a nice little 8 to 10 minute workout. Every time I say that in my videos, it ends up being like 10 minutes more than what I planned for, so. But this will be short and sweet. So now let's take that and reach up. And this is another movement if you are sedentary and you sit a lot, let's say at a computer or just at a TV, doesn't matter, as long as you're sitting. If you don't take those arms and reach and do this on the daily, think about your shoulder joint not getting any movement, no fluid in those joints. So even just sitting, if you're in the chair and you're at work and you're like, I'm gonna just reach, get some blood flow in there. It feels good, and it'll feel good after. Good, and bring those arms down, roll your shoulders back, nice and big, up, back, and down. That's how we want to train those shoulders to stay. So we want to train them to stay back and down, so we're not like this and this, especially at the end of the day, if you're on the computer or you drive a lot. Good, let's do 2 more. Up, last one. And nice, all right. So again, we are doing just functional things. So if you are close to a chair or the couch or stool, grab it, and that's what we're gonna start with. Okay, so I'm gonna use my step here as my chair. I do have videos where we do chair workouts in the chair, and we do some standing. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna use this step as my chair. So we're going to get right here, up nice and tall. I'm going to sit back and sit. And I always describe it as standing up nice and tall. is when you are preparing to sit or squat, or simulating a squat here, it's like that porta potty that you don't want to sit on and you hover. All right, so that's how you're going to prepare here. So you're going to get right over it and go, ooh, ooh, okay? But then we're going to feel it and we'll sit down and then bring it right back up. Good, weight in your heels. And my chest is up, I'm engaging the core, and then come back up. So eventually, we want to get to this point where we sit back, we're just about to sit down, and we're going to come right back up. So squat, sit down, and then come right back up. So this is working your quads, your glutes, especially the control as you sit back down. You don't want to plop back down. When we get ready to stand back up, glutes engage, and then we feel it up here and come up. These are so important. These muscles are so important as we get older, to get up out of chairs, to get upstairs, to get up off the ground, okay? So we don't want to be stuck on the ground. No, no. And if you happen to find yourself on the ground, you have to be able to know how to get up off the ground. As long as you have not injured your hip or your knees or anything. And I do have a video for that. It was my mom, who is 88 and has not fallen in her life. So she shows, let's do one more, how to get up off the ground, as long as she's not injured anything. And very nice. So that was simulating a squat, but we used our chair and we sat down. All right, so now grab water if you need to. And we're gonna do our next movement, simulating a rotation movement like laundry, your dishwasher, you're unloading it. So in our videos, with other videos that I've done, I call it a chop. So I want you to imagine that you're picking something up here and putting it here, and here, and here. Or you're grabbing something here and you're bringing it down here. So getting rotation in the core, rotation down. Again, we're working these legs when we do the motion. So the difference, I don't want you to go like this and do this. I want you to do this and then this. So the legs are doing the work. So if you can't go down as low, that is okay. Do little. We will eventually get those legs stronger so you can go a little bit lower. And then you feel more confident to do a movement like this. Here and here. Good, let's do one more. Because now we gotta make the other side match. And shake it out. All right, so now let's grab our laundry and put it up in the dryer. Or to grab the dishes and we're putting them away in the shelf. Here and here, keeping that chest up. I'm looking at you, I'm not looking down. And then coming up. Very nice. Here, again, limit the bend in your knees if you need to. I'm sticking my glutes back. Remember that potty, that porta potty I don't want to sit on? And if you've gone camping, you know what I'm talking about, right? All right. Good. I'm feeling a rotation in my core. Right now we're doing no weight. This is no weight, no equipment, no nothing. Just your body and the movement. Let's do one more. And very nice. Good, shake it out. Grab water if you need to. So now we are going to do more of agility type movement. Not that, you know, we're all doing a little agility ladder. We're just gonna do a little side lateral movement that we probably don't do often because everything we do is so forward and we don't work on the planes of our body. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna step out and then step back in, and then other side, just out and back. It can be little. I do this with a lot of my senior clients. I train on Zoom, and I have them hold onto a chair if they feel they need it, but it's just a little lateral step out and down. So this knee bends little and back in. Ultimately, what we are working though is the inner thigh. So when you pull yourself back in, it is this inner thigh that's working to pull you back. So you can simulate, or if you need to hold a chair, hold a chair. But again, we're just trying to get a little bit of strengthening on those lateral muscles because I don't think we do it enough. You probably don't do this lateral movement on a daily basis. And that's why you're here doing it with me. So if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to click the subscribe and the like, comment. Good, let's just do one more on each side. And if you needed to take a break, take a break. And nice, good, shake it out. So let's grab a swig of water. So I'm gonna grab some here, and we have three more things to go, and they're just, don't panic, it's gonna be all right, okay? So this one is simulating a reach up. So many times we do this in the kitchen or maybe in a bookshelf where you have books that are high and you are reaching up and then coming down. So I want you to pay attention here. We're gonna reach and then come down. Reach. So let's use those arms because we gotta do it like we really would be doing it. Reaching and coming down. Engage your core, keep your chest up. Whew. Reach, yes. Up. It also feels good because you get a nice lengthen here in the body when you reach. Again, how often do you do this on a daily basis? Just a little reach. Again, no weight. Just working against gravity. And sometimes that's enough. Up. Awesome, here we go, here we go. Starting to feel those calves. Good, let's do one more. Reach and bring it down. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna give you two options for this next one. When I showed you a little preview, I was using a step stool to simulate that. There might be times where you whip out a step or something to put a picture on the wall or reach for something. If you have stairs in your house, you can use that stair, steps or anything like that. I am going to use my little step here. If you do not have a step, let's say you are in a flat house, no steps around, I have a modification for you because this is also going to be beneficial. So if you have that little step somewhere in your house, all we're going to do is a nice little step up and down. Working the quad, working the glute, working the core, working the balance as we step up, okay? Option two, if you do not have a step, you're gonna step and do a knee lift and come down. A knee lift and come down, all right? So let's all start together. Ready? Step, knee lift, or on the ground. Option, you can just step up here too if this is too much to do initially. Just come up and put put your toe here for balance. Let's do 10 of these. I think this is number 3. You'd be amazed how this helps to increase your strength and balance and confidence in walking. I've done this with clients over the years. One of my favorite exercises. I think it's very underrated. Here we go, let's do 2 more. I think I lost count, it's okay. 1 more. Good, very nice. Okay, so let's do the other leg and the other side. And again, the other option will be just up and down, up and down. So when we do that knee lift without the step, we're working those hip flexors right here, and the core. That's great for preventing the shuffling when you walk, not lifting your legs. You want to lift those legs up, okay? Ready? So let's do the other side. Up and down, or up and down. I will not lose count this time. Okay. This is all slow and controlled. You're not trying to do it as fast as possible. Let's do 2 more. Good. And come down. All right. So we're getting ready for our just our last one. This is kind of more of a stretch, but a very important thing. Again, when I talked about doing the lateral movement and movements that we don't do often, this is one of those. So we do everything so much in front of us, driving, computer. So with this one, I really wanted to get some lateral flexion in your spine because it probably doesn't happen often. So we're gonna take your arm up and reach over. So you're feeling the stretch on this side, but you're gonna feel the work on this side as you come up. So we're gonna stay on this side. Reach, knees are soft. It's a stretch, and then it's work to come back up, believe it or not. This side's working, that side's stretching. Let's do 2 more. Nothing crazy. Trying to keep it 10 minutes. I don't know if I've exceeded that already. And good. Bring it down and bring the other arm up and reach. Oh yeah. This side's always tighter for me. Nice breathing. I do have some beginner Pilates videos focusing on breath. Very beginner, strengthening core. So check that out if that sounds interesting to you. I'm trying to give many options out there for everybody out there. Good, let's do 2 more. Reach. Ooh. And up. Oh, very nice. Let's roll those shoulders back. Drop your shoulders, lengthen your neck. So push your shoulders down so you actually can feel that neck stretch. And take the ear to the shoulder. You can do these stretches anytime, in a chair, standing, sitting on the ground. Up and over to the other side. And bring it up. Tuck your chin in and look it down. And bring your head up and take a deep breath, both arms out and all the way up. And exhale. Oh, okay. Your body thanks you so much for doing this little movement of function and trying to just make it not as bad as it might seem. But thank you for joining me today, and keep moving, make it happen. If this is the beginning of your fitness journey, thank you for including me, and we'll see you next time.